Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. We're just approaching the very end of the Coventry Canal at Fradley Junction. Fradley Junction is where the Coventry Canal joins onto the Trent and Mersey Canal, and it does so in the middle of a lock flight. So it does turn out to be quite a busy little junction in terms of boats and in terms of gongoozlers as well. And if you don't know, a gongoozler is a non-boating member of the public who likes to wander around canal towpaths and watch all the boats go by. It's usually when you make mistakes when they're all watching you. We're currently passing the visitor moorings at the end of the Coventry Canal. Fradley Junction is just up ahead on the other side of that swing bridge. Just before the swing bridge, however, there's two water points here which you might want to use. Now if you're going to turn right at the junction, then you'll be boating past the boaters' facilities. They're just a short way down the canal that way, but if you're going to go left you won't be going past the facilities, so it's wise to take your Elsan and your rubbish down on a trolley because it's not that far. It's wise to do it from here. And this kind lady saw me coming and did the swing bridge for me, which helped, although it's a very easy bridge to do. It certainly does speed things up a bit if you have a bit of help. Well, that's the swing bridge done, so now here comes the big question. Do I go right or do I go left? Now if I go to right, I'll go through the village of Olrewus and then on to Burton-on-Trent. If I go left, it'll take me in the direction of Rugeley and Great Hayward. What's it to be? So yes, I went left towards Rugeley and Great Hayward. I will quickly add before we pass by, see where that car is, there's a cafe there, and they don't advertise the fact openly, but they do sell Calagas there, which is really quite useful. I thought I was being clever by not leaving on this trip till about lunchtime. I thought I'd let the morning rush die down a bit before I moved, but even at lunchtime it was still quite busy here, and I did actually have to queue up for the lock. The boats here on the right are long-term moorings, which is a bit crazy considering just how busy it is and how many boats tend to pile up to use the locks. The volunteer lock keeper told me that there's quite a few instances of canal rage here in the summer when it gets busy. I can believe it. On this particular trip I'm going to do all 3 locks and then I'm going to find somewhere to moor up, so it's not going to be very far in terms of distance, but I just wanted to get the locks out of the way because after that there's many miles with no locks at all. Thank you, Mr. Volunteer Lockkeeper. That was very helpful. One thing you do have to be very careful with when you're boating is that sometimes ducks or swans might try and go into the lock ahead of you, in which case it's extremely dangerous for them, so you want to avoid that as much as possible. Trouble is you can't always see. Luckily these got out of the way, they're smart ducks. Well, that's 2 locks done. Now it's a short cruise up to the 3rd and final lock, which is called Wood End Lock. There are some visitor moorings here just ahead of that little fence on the right. There was a family of first-time hire boaters helping me out on this lock.
I think you're cheating. You hold it shut, hold it there.
So that's all the locks done. Now I'm looking for somewhere to moor up. Now a few days ago I cycled along here, and a bit further on there was a very noisy rookery in some trees beside the canal, and I thought I would moor up near them despite the noise because I wanted to record them. I thought they made a great sound, so that's where I'm heading for now. And I put a short video and audio recording of it on my other channel, Narrowboat Journeys Slow TV, so if you want to have a look at that, please do. And here comes a CRT workboat, not the most streamlined of craft. And here we are. Listen, can you hear the rooks? This must be the place. So I think I'll moor up here. No idea if I can get in or not. We'll have to see. Yes, mission accomplished, no problem. Time to let the cats out, I think. Please hit the like button if you've liked this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't go yet though, something very unusual is about to happen.
Midge was first! I cheated.